Alright guys, welcome back. Quick video. So where we left off was I moved to Vegas. Funny enough, I just moved back here, but the story I'm telling was 3 years ago. So when I got there, after me and my 3D twin flame, Shay, broke up, I was going through a really hard time, a lot of heartbreak, and I was just totally by myself. I didn't know anybody in Vegas, and someone had mentioned reiki to me, or energy healing, and said I should get a session. And so I found a reiki center in Vegas that I went to just help me deal with like all this grief from this breakup. And so this session that I got, it was so interesting. I had never got any sort of energy healing before, and I just like laid on the table, and it was this lady who was like this cosmic shaman, and so I just laid there. She played music and was doing her thing, put crystals on me, and I just had like really intense, interesting sensations while it was going on. Like my body felt like it was like an inch above where I actually was, just like floating there. And I definitely felt like a lot of like clearing happening and shit leaving. And then afterwards, it just like, it totally changed my life getting that session. I noticed days afterwards, like I just felt so much better. It was really life-changing for me. So I started going back to this Reiki center pretty regularly because they also had classes and stuff like that. So I saw that they were having a starseed meetup, and I was like, oh, how cool is that? So I decided to go ahead and go to that, and it was funny, I ended up being the only one there, and the teacher of the class was like, oh, I had a feeling it was just going to be one person today, one significant person. And sure enough, it was just me. And so this, like, being a starseed was all new to me, so it was very exciting to find someone who actually knew that they were a starseed too, and kind of like what I was talking about, and just like asking her questions and everything. And come to find out, like, she is very familiar with extraterrestrials and works with them in her healing sessions. And this was very exciting to me because I had not yet met another person who has contact with them like I do. Aside from like Jesse, of course, like he was with me during that whole thing, but she was telling me that she actually is able to channel them, and she communicates with them all the time, and it was so amazing for me to hear that I'm not crazy. Like there's someone else who talks to aliens too. And so she did this whole like healing session on me, and it was different than the Reiki that I had before because this was even more cosmic, and she spoke this language called light language, and I cried because it just sounded so familiar to me. Even though I didn't know what was being said, it's like my soul knew, and it sounded familiar. It's like a very homey feeling. And so that was very powerful. Oh yeah, and the first thing she said to me when I walked in there, she was like, "You're an alien." I was like, "Yeah, I am." So then after that was over, she had delivered a message to me, which was that she said my spirit guides wanted me to learn Reiki. And at first I was like, I don't know, it's not really my thing, I don't think I want to do it. But after a week or two went by and I was thinking about how powerful it was for me and how I had no friends in Vegas and like nothing else to do, I was like, well, I guess I could take her class, because she was also a teacher. And so I started taking Reiki classes with her, and it was so life-changingly powerful. I was having even more extraterrestrials start to come to me and teach me all these different things, and having all these activations, whether it be like from the beings that I'm now working with or from my teacher. But I started to become like really psychic and really open up into my psychic abilities, and it was absolutely amazing. Like my telepathic communication with these beings became really strong, and I think it also had to do with the energy of Vegas. Like it's very like powerful vortex energy out here, and so it just really opens up that channel. And I was tapping into my past life masteries as an energy healer, and it was just really amazing. So for the whole 6 months that I was in Vegas, I went through my whole Reiki mastership. I got certified as a Reiki master teacher, and it just really, really changed my life and opened me up into all these different amazing abilities that I never knew that I had. I was having the Syrians come to me, and they helped open my throat chakra and teach me to sing, and gave me an activation so that I was able to channel light language. Of course, the Pleiadians are always with me. I got to meet my Pleiadian family. Like the Greys are very, very much around me all the time as well. And I started to really develop a amazing relationship with all these different beings, and also helped other people to connect them to their star families and beings that they didn't even know were around them, or that they could even have contact with. So it was really amazing. I just focused the whole 6 months that I was there. I just pretty much focused on my spiritual practices and became the most psychic I've ever been in my life. And after I got certified as a Reiki master teacher, then I was able to develop my own multidimensional healing modality from there. But it was really amazing to meet someone else who has that same level of contact and had beings coming to her, and it just gave me that sense of comfort and feeling like I wasn't crazy. So that's kind of why I wanted to start making these videos, and I just want to do that for other people and let you guys know you're not crazy if you feel like you have aliens starting to come to you and deliver messages and dreams or visions or whatever. So that's why I wanted to kind of like share my journey. You guys are not crazy. Alright guys, so that's all for this episode. I'll be back soon with more alien experiences. Thanks for watching.